What's going on, guys? Your boy Joey Seg72. We have a brilliant game that we just have seen. 29-14 win over the Chicago Bears, Monday Night Football, and Wentz couldn't have looked any better than I've ever seen him, especially 2 weeks in a row, no turnovers. Holy shit. I mean, there's a lot to take from this game, and there's a lot of shit that we have to fix still, of course. The first drive, well, we're on defense first. Defense shut Cutler down right at the beginning. It was a nice first punch to the fucking mouth. The Bears' run game was definitely hitting us hard for the first half, hitting us hard. The run game was very well. They were getting at least 5 to 8 yards a carry. It was getting pretty bad. We were stopping them to a few field goals. The missed field goal in the beginning of the game, which really kind of shifted towards us, and it really helped them. I forgot the Bears kicker missed. I think it was like a 28-yard or some shit like that. It was a really short yardage field goal. Alshon Jeffrey caught that really deep pass. Just Cutler, like everyone was going to say about Cutler, he was just going to chuck the fucking ball. He moved back about 10 yards. He was getting chased, and he just turned around. And he just chucked it in his direction. And in between two defenders, caught the ball on the 5-yard line or whatever it was, which that hurt us a little bit in the beginning. So, what to take away from this game, Carson Wentz didn't throw an interception, no turnovers for us. We honestly did very well. The passing game was very well. The main thing is that we're still dropping the fucking ball. All right, Jordan Matthews dropped an easy fucking touchdown. The ball couldn't have been placed any better than it was. Nelson Agholor, I have to say, played a very good game, except those, 2 drops? I think he had 2 drops. One was pretty deep to the right side. We're on our 25, and Wentz did play action, threw a pass to the right side upfield for a vertical with Nelson Agholor, and fucking dropped it. And then he had an end zone where it could have been another touchdown, dropped it. It seems like every time Nelson Agholor has, it's just he's doing better. He's definitely doing a lot better than nothing at all. He's getting the ball in his hands, but I mean he had a few catches on contact, which were great. There was a pass up the middle. He got hit by 2 guys and still was on his feet and got tripped over. Definitely, I would say it's a better game for Nelson Agholor, which I hope we get a little bit better with him, and hopefully he just needs to catch the fucking ball. All right, the jugs machine ain't gonna do anything for you. It's all about getting hit by contact after catching the fucking ball. Tight end wise, we did very well. Trey Burton did a very good job. See, I mean, I had no problem with Zach Ertz being out of the game. I knew he was gonna be out of the game. Trey Burton had a 1-yard touchdown, and he caught some really nice balls out there. Very athletic guy. He's undersized, but very athletic guy. So I could trust, between Zach Ertz, Brent Selleck, and Zach Ertz, Brent Selleck, and Trey Burton, of course, that played a very good game. The running game didn't work for us in the first half. Ryan Matthews was just getting dropped in the backfield. Wasn't doing too well. The second half, we did a lot better in the run game, but the run game was really bad, which wasn't helping us because the run game, we need to get the run. I mean, from the identity of what I'm seeing from this offense, we're definitely a pass first offense, but we're definitely going to be a balance where it's going to be pretty balanced out between the pass and the run. So if the running game is not working, we got to force throws, and when we force throws, the shit that we saw today is probably going to happen with all these drop fucking passes or can't find anybody open. The offensive line, I grade the offensive line probably a B, maybe a C+, just because too many fucking penalties. Jason Peters offsides. Jason Kelce had, on a drive, we had one drive, Jason Peters had a holding call. Then you have another drive where we had illegal formation. Then we had another drive where Jason Kelce had a face mask and a fucking hold call. And these are Pro Bowl guys that they can't be fucking having penalties like that. They can't have penalties like that. That's the one thing we cannot have. It's shooting ourselves in the fucking foot like we did last year with penalties. And hopefully this year we'll simmer down the penalties because from what it looked like, we actually were playing very well. We held Alshon Jeffrey all game. The only thing that was bad was the punt return. The punt return was really bad. During like near the end of the game, the punt return. I thought we had that tackle in the backfield. Whoever made that tackle or tried to. The defense was getting to Cutler. When we get to Cutler, it was over. I mean, it was over. I think there was one play where he threw it up for Alshon, and that was really it. Other than that, every time we get pressure on Jay Cutler, it was really hard for him to make a good pass, a forward, really nice pass to any of those receivers. The D-line didn't really do much the first half. They did. They could have done better. The second half was great. Jalen Mills, he did all right. You know what I mean? He shows flashes where he can cover guys on a vertical, but when it comes to people going on slants or any type of seam route, he was losing his guy. And then I really kind of realized that, having Leotis McKelvin really does help. And I don't think Leotis McKelvin's I think he's an average corner. He's a fucking 30-year-old vet. Average corner, you know what I mean? I have a lot of faith in Leotis McKelvin, but Mills, as a rookie, he didn't do too bad, and I'm actually proud of him. I'm glad that Jim Schwartz has trust in this guy. Just having him out in the field, a seventh, just the Bears hearing that he's a seventh-round fucking pick corner, gave him the opportunity to say, hey, let's go throw his way, because he's a fucking seventh-round pick. But Jalen Mills had some good plays. The open field tackles we missed. I think he missed 2 open field tackles, one-on-one, when they threw to the wide receiver on the sideline to go upfield. He missed 2 fucking tackles for first downs. That's going to shoot us in the foot badly when it's a 3rd and long. And that was it. The Chicago Bears offense had the screenplay in the beginning of the game. They had that big screenplay. It was 3rd and long. They had the big screenplay. It put them all the way down to the 32 to 35-yard line. But overall, this game's got to go to our fucking quarterback. Overall, to have commanded that offensive line, even though we had those drops, he only had 190 yards passing. Carson Wentz had 190 yards passing. No turnovers. You can't ask for anything more. Darren Sproles didn't have a chance in the punt return game because somebody wasn't blocking the fucking gunner. Whoever was on that gunner coming down to go tackle Sproles, that guy was coming free off the line every fucking week. So hopefully they fix that next week, because against the Pittsburgh Steelers, we can't make fucking mistakes at all. We have to cut the penalties, catch the fucking ball when it's thrown to, and that's it. And we'll be good. And we have to put pressure on Ben Roethlisberger, which Ben Roethlisberger doesn't move around as much as Jay Cutler does, because he has a lot of trust in his offensive line. This game goes to Carson Wentz. 2-0 start. We're tied up with the Giants right now. It's real early, so I'm not going we're 2-0, you know what I mean? We got to get through halfway of the season. But I'm really happy with this 2-0 start. I'm really happy. Now we have Pittsburgh. The final test before our bye. We have Pittsburgh. So hopefully we get Zach Ertz back. If not, I'm not worried about it. I really hope we get Leotis McKelvin back, because we have to face guys like Antonio Brown. We got to face guys like friggin' Sammy Coates. You know what I mean? So we got to belt down. We have to fix our fucking mistakes this week, and they have to go for it. But I'm really proud of Wentz. Wentz didn't do a fucking thing wrong today. Did nothing wrong today. I didn't see one mistake. Really nothing. No overthrown balls. No, nothing that was like, fuck, he should have threw to that guy. I mean, he was fine. I don't know what everyone else thinks, but he was as perfect can fucking be for a rookie quarterback. And I'm proud of him. And hopefully Philly's proud of him, because I'm sure as hell fucking proud of him. It was a good win. We could have put another fucking 2 touchdowns on the board, so we could have had at least a 40-something point game today. But you know what? It's a great step to go from Cleveland to Chicago. It's a little bit better schematically, I guess. And then to Pittsburgh. The final test of where we are at, and if we play 100%. And we're going to be home against Pittsburgh. And about the defense again as well. Nigel Bradham, interception linebacker. Jim Schwartz guy. Love this guy. Came up, just read the quarterback's eyes, throwing to Alshon Jeffrey downfield on a vertical cut route. Came back. Bradham was already in the fucking lane, threw it right in the lane. Bradham got it, ran down. We were already at the 3-yard line, 2-yard line, wherever it was, which set up Ryan Matthews for a touchdown, which he had another touchdown later in the game. And Ryan Matthews played fucking well. Offensive line blocked well. The offensive line has to block. The run game, we have to get the run game going, no matter what. But I'm happy about this. I'm going to chill out. 2-0, guys. Let's be happy about this. And we'll figure this all out. But Pittsburgh's our next test, and this is it. The Battle of Pennsylvania is next Sunday, 4:25. I'll catch you guys in another video tomorrow, the next day. Enjoy this win, guys. Carson Wentz deserves it. We deserve it. Let's go, Eagles. Let's go.